Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we are going to continue to work on our Airmail lap book. I put my twine through here, and I have put a little bit of a knot in the end of it. And Kirsten, I think it was you that I saw unwind these and make it like a tassel at the end. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't ever do that. Now, I don't have a comb in here. I don't have a crafting comb. But I think if I untwine these, unwind the twine, it'll work. And then I can fluff it up. So I'm going to do that. And then I'll get it all fluffed up. I do have a comb that's not a crafty comb. But I can make it one because it's new. It's in the drawer. It's never been used. So I'll go get that in a minute and then finish doing this. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me and your continued support. It means a lot to me. You guys have been so encouraging and supportive. As of right now, only the third video has aired. I filmed video 4 before lunch today, and now it's after lunch. I haven't even uploaded video 4. I'll do that when I go to sit down just in a little bit. My foot is doing better, but it certainly is letting me know that I've been on it way too much today. So I'm getting stronger every day. Yay. I'm not ready for pickleball yet. I don't even think I'm ready to try to ride my bicycle yet, because if I had to put that foot down and catch myself, that would probably be bad. So I'm still just trying to get my strength built back up. Now that is super cute. Now I like that. I'm so glad I saw that, Kirsten. I'm pretty sure it was you. So that's a cute little bit to that. I was trying to determine, I don't want to glue this down yet, but I was trying to determine if I wanted to just glue that on 3 sides and leave that so we could like put a card in here, you know, and then have like a ruffle or something sticking out here. I don't know. I might do that. What did I do? I took my paper clip off there because I was fussing with that piece, and I want to make sure I leave it on there for right now. So I'm going to set that piece aside. And then I was kind of playing with this piece, and I have just a piece of the file folder that I had cut off. And no worries, I don't waste file folders, you guys. I have a bin with some in it that I've done previous projects with. Now this piece, I really like this, and I do not want to completely cover this. I love this bookbinding that's showing. Hopefully you can see that. I really like that a lot. I don't want to cover it. So what I'm going to do is, actually, let me do this way. I want to just be, I kind of want to make sure. So my reveal on the book itself is not even top and bottom. And this is an old book. I don't think I still have the title page or that page from this book in my glue box bin. Well, we can look, but I don't think I do. I'm going to cut that there. To know what year this book is. I don't think I still have that page. Is this in it? Yeah, I don't still have it. This is all that's left of this book. So I don't still have it unless, ooh, no, that's a different book. Never mind. Just kidding. So I don't still have it to know what year this book is, but I think it's, I mean, it's definitely a vintage book. I don't know if it's antique or not, but anyway. So yeah, that's this book. That's this book. I think I have enough book pages. What do you guys think? That's from gutting them for various projects. And this one I had gutted a long time ago. And I think I was going to use the red cover for a Christmas maybe or something. I'm not sure, but clearly I hadn't ever used it. So here we are using the things. So yeah. Did I tell you guys in the last video? I don't know if I did. So I had posted in the Facebook group that I was filming, and that would have been video 3 I was filming. And Mark was helping a friend and didn't have to work as long as he had thought he was going to. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. This is going to be a pocket, and I'm going to decorate this, but I'm not going to decorate like the whole. I'm going to leave a blue frame around it. So I was trying to decide width-wise what I wanted to do. So I want to leave a little bit of reveal. So I think I could use this guy and he would show really well, or I could use a bit, but if I use this bit, I want to make sure I have enough. See, I'm going to cut off Airmail again if I do that. I keep cutting the words off. But this little guy is here, but I think I'll remember to tell you what I started to tell you. Don't worry. I think, is that him? Is that the same one? It is the same one. Oh, and then we could make that like a little tuck. Let's do it. So anyway, so yesterday Mark and I went to a yard sale, and I got a bolt of upholstery fabric, tapestry fabric. I don't know what it's technically called. Anyway, it's a really, really pretty floral fabric. And so I'm going to cut that into sections and list some for sale. It's downstairs, or I would show it to you. And then, let's see. I want to tear this because I want that edge where I can tear it. So I'm going to just cut my edges off. So anyway, I got the fabric, and it is going to make some really, really pretty journal covers. I am obviously not looking at this correctly because I keep doing that. Anyway, so I just have to figure out how I want to cut it for selling it. There's a few yards on the bowl still, I'm sure, because there's a lot left on it. And oh my gosh, what is going on? I have my glasses on too. I think the shadow is messing me up. Anyway, so I was going to get some of that cut and listed for sale. And then I also got, at the same sale, this lady had a cart, like, you know, our craft carts. And so I dickered with her and got a good price on it. And I got it home, and Mark was like cleaning it. The second shelf was like in it crooked. So I asked him, I said, will you please straighten that up for me? And he's like, of course. So he fixed it for me, and it actually is a Raskog cart. I hope I'm saying that correctly, because like the one I have from the two that I have already for Michael's are not the actual name brand cart, and this one is. And so when he set it up here, the sorry, I'm trying to get my tear ruler out. Anyway, so when he set it up here beside the other two, I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot bigger. And, okay, think about what you're doing. Oh, I should have torn that. Will he fit on there? He'll fit. And then that'll give us that strip. That's a pretzel. It's okay. Just tear it, Jody. Just tear it. But anyway, so the Raskog cart, I hope, like I said, I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, is actually a little bit taller. It's a little bit larger. The baskets are, but it feels a lot more sturdy. So I actually have my, not the big kick that I just got the other weekend, but my normal big kick is on that with my dies, and I am going to move them over to the more sturdy cart, because if I put one more set of dies or embossing folder on the cart right now, I think it's gonna crash and go boom. It's really heavy. Mark was so funny. When we were moving it over here, he goes, I don't think this thing's made for how much weight you have on it. I said, it's not. I think the weight limit on those shelves is like 6 pounds per shelf or something like that. I'm gonna leave that because I want to stress it. And I said, it's not designed for how much weight I have on it, and I keep waiting on it to go boom. So in here it's on carpet, I can't roll it around anyway. But It was just funny when he said it because I was like, oh no, you're totally right. I have it way too heavy. I said, but I want these all together. I don't want them in two different spots. And I actually use them more because now I can see what's on the cart. And so yeah, I have to sit and get those switched over. And that was, I know that a lot of people do like organizing videos and stuff like that. And I don't know. I don't really think that's something you guys want to see. But I mean, it is content, but do you really want to watch me sit and sort my dies and embossing folders? And I mean, I have some that I need to reorganize them, and I need to actually, I think I want to make dividers. So that way I know, like, if I'm looking for a floral or an animal or something, that they're in sections, and that shouldn't be too hard to do with the tab punch and just some cardstock. So that's just an organization thing I need to do. And, you know, he keeps saying, oh, you're in this new space and it's so messy and you said you weren't going to do that. And I'm like, I know, but I've been down with my foot. And now I have these 2 different projects going on. It's going to be 3 because I have to do, I have my Globeland unboxing video that I have to load for you guys. And then I have to do 2 tutorials to abide by the agreement with them for that. So we just have stuff, oh, I like that, you know, that I just have stuff that I need to kind of do and take care of. And so, yeah. Now, my question is, do I just sew the paper or do I sew through both layers? And I think I just want to sew the paper itself. So I think I'm going to stitch around that. I have black in my sewing machine, which I think I'm going to leave the black because I really, what did I do with that piece? I really like, I think it's going to bring it to life here. And then we have this, which is kind of like a little Rolodex type card. It's really cute and I really like it. And so we have that, and then she's got a red arrow on it. I've got to do something different with this. How many times already have I dumped these all the way out and then thrown them back in the cup? So I think I'm gonna put them in here. These were just some Dollar Tree cards that I had a long time ago, and so I took the cards out and put them in a picture box thing, a photo box, and emptied the envelope so I could use them. That is going to be cute. If we put a brad through that and then we can like spin it, that would be fun. Who keeps doing that? Oh, Seven Plaza was doing that in her gentleman journal. Did you guys see that? That was such a cool journal. I really enjoyed watching her make that. Anyway, I can't find what I'm looking for. I was looking for the red arrow, like, is there, and I know they're in here, but I'm sure they're in here. So let me find one. You don't need to sit here and watch me dig through all of this. So sad. I was like, I do not see a red one. I see 2 blue ones. And so I went to the sheet that I was trying to cut that it was giving me errors on. And there is not a red curved arrow like that. And the blue ones are the wrong direction. So we shall do something different, which is fine. Totally fine. We have the little red star, which could be cool. I don't know. Ooh, I like that. I do like, but I don't want to cover those. I don't know what I'm going to do with those or how I should use those. Maybe I shouldn't use that piece there, but that's what's on the that. And I really like it. And I think we should make it a tuck of some sort, right? Right. Okay. That could go there. But that's not a different color. All these fiddly bits. I've got to get some ephemera holders made. And I saw Lisa made a thing that was, see, this is what it was doing. It was like cutting way off. My offset was totally messed up. I need to throw those bits away. Lisa made a thing like a box with individual folders in it, so that with pockets and stuff, so she could put like the full digital in there, and then like little stuff like this you just put in the side pockets. And it was such a great idea because then you could keep all your stuff together on your project that you're working on and know Oh, here, help the postman. Oh, I like that. I'm just going to use that one there. And it is a really great idea. So I thought, well, maybe I would make something, not an actual box, so to speak, but maybe a couple of file folders with just some like vellum pockets or something on them. So that way, as I'm working on a kit and I have little bits like this cut out, I could just slide them in there and then see them a little bit easier than what I have going on right now. Hopefully that makes sense. Lisa, you'll know what I'm talking about because you made it. But I think that the box wouldn't work. And then also that would make it so that way, like as we prepare for our travels and stuff, then I could, stop saying I could pre-cut and print on my Cricut and have the bits and have it all ready to go for my project. So I think that'd be a great idea. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and stitch around this. I think I want to put little, where are they? Right here, these doodads in there again. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use the brighter ones and get those in there. But I'm wondering if I have enough room. Let's see. I still haven't found my other pokey tool either, but I think the only other place it could be is in my rigid box. That there's a box in my rigid boxes that I put like extra tools and stuff in. Oh, you know what I could have done? It's just done liquid pearls on that. It's all right. We're going to do this for right now. Anyway, so it might be back there, and I need to move those anyway before Mom gets here. Well, Mark is going to have to move them before Mom gets here. I don't think I'm ready for wrestling those yet. Be very careful when you're dealing with these prongs. You can poke yourself under your fingernail and it bleeds and it hurts really bad and it's no fun. So be very careful. That's one of those things that learn from what I've done and ask me how I know because it hurt really bad when I did it. Okay, I like it. Should I have stitched? No. Thinking maybe I should have stitched him, but I don't think so. All right, so let's see what else. I'm going to stitch around this and see what else I want to put on this, and then I'll be back. Okay, I've stitched around that, so I guess I could have glued it before I came back, huh? I'm going to just trim the stitches from the back side. I'm going to leave the ones on the front side for now. You guys know I love my threads. Mark's so funny when I leave threads on stuff. He's like, it's so messy. And I'm like, I know, and I love it. But anyway, don't mind me. I'm tired and being goofy, but I wanted to work on this and hopefully get at least one more video done today for the Airmail because, like, I think I'd already mentioned that Lisa had said, like, work on this one day and the January project another day and alternate days. And I think that will work. But I'd like to be able to bust out 3 videos a day when I'm doing stuff, but I don't know that life is going to allow me to do that. The nice thing about the January stuff is that I have until we leave, you know, for the season to get it done. And so that's good. Like, there's no rush on it. I can just work on it as I feel like it. So that's awesome. I better stop using this thing. I made this. I love it with the alcohol inks on there. And I'm afraid sometimes that it's going to come off on my project. But it's just a fun bit to use. And I love it. Okay, where'd my piece go? We have to stabilize the back of these again like we did on the other one. And I think I just need a small piece. Like so. Okay, well that works too. And so I just want to put some glue around this because I don't want anything to catch on those, but I do want them for the what's the word? Texture, that's the word. And get those on there. They are a little, they really are too big to be using, and I could use my liquid pearls, but where's the fun in that? I mean, if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know I don't make small things, right? It's very difficult for me to make small things, I should say. I just want to trim that. Get that off there. Okay. And then we have this piece that I want on here. And I think I do want, where's that piece of cheesecloth? Yeah, come here. Come here, you. So let's use a piece of this. This must be double layered because it's super thick. Oh, what about just a piece of muslin? That could be pretty behind there. Yeah. I could do a piece of lace too. I mean, I do have lace that I could use for this. I do. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna glue this on here. Yeah, I like it. We're gonna do it. Hopefully I'm in screen. You guys can see that. I don't know. Does this stick to fabric? Guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Guess we're gonna find out. Okay. It was super humid and hot here, and then it like cooled down. The humidity dropped, and then it was really nice. But Mark had to go help do some stuff for his dad. And I'm like, but I want to sit outside. So I may go do that when I'm done with this. I might. I don't really want to cover all those numbers. I really like those numbers. And I think I have a similar number stamp in one of the Timmy stuff. Yeah, that's going to be cute. So I don't want to totally cover my stitching, and I don't want to totally cover these numbers here. And I could even bring that up to right there. Then we have all this here. Yeah, we'll bring it down. So we're just going to glue that on the two sides, I think. Yeah. So then this can be a tuck. Yeah. Oh, I was going to try to cover that though. Oh, well. It's all right. I can see that red arrow, but it's okay. All right. So let that dry for a second. And then we'll work on our cover. So let me figure out where that is here. Hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. And so when we do this side, we don't have to have the full width of this, obviously, because I'm going to tear that, but I have to figure out what piece I want to use for it. So let me get that figured out, and I'll be right back. I'm going to have to print more pages because I keep taking my pages apart for collages and stuff. And I thought I might use this, but I don't know if I want to or not, because that's the continuation of this piece, and I think that it will be obvious if I'm not careful with it. But is that too busy? I think that's too busy. I want to do something more plain back here. Aha. There we go. We can use this. Yeah, I can just use this. This, oh yeah, that's so pretty. Is it wide enough? No, but it would be that way. And it pulls this bright blue over. So we're going to do that. So if I put that there, I don't need the whole width, right? I just need it to tuck up under there a little bit. Right about there, we'll say. Oh my goodness, goodness. So, yeah. Oh wait, I don't even want it that far over because I want to see that. So is that what I want to do? Do I want that on there, or do I think, you know what? I'm just going to leave it, the book, because that's a really cool thing. But what we could do is maybe stamp a little bit on here and leave that. I just love this texture. It's not something I would normally just leave, but I am going to leave it this time because I really don't want to cover that. Not at all. And the background of that's really pretty. So I think if we just do some light, like tone on tone stamping, maybe some vintage photo stamping on there, it'll be light enough. So we'll try some second generation first. So what did I do with it? Yeah. So some archival vintage photo and just maybe a little bit of scripty stamp. Maybe. Where's my glue book? I don't know. Okay, got my glue book. Let's flip this around. Let's pop that open and let's see what we got here with some, yeah, second generation. Just a little bit of interest here, right? We don't need a lot. Just a little something. Do we want some numbers? Maybe we want some numbers, I think. Yeah. We want some numbers, but not in vintage photo now. We need another color. What? Ooh, some typeset. That would be kind of cool. What does that look like, though? Yeah, that might be interesting, but not in the same color. I already said that. Okay, so I have my eccentric stamp set out again, and this is just a bunch of dates, and it doesn't have the year, so I think it's completely fine to use it. And I have some ground espresso out, so let's just do some second generation. Oh, is that gonna work, or do I need a block? Let's try it with the block. Yeah. Ooh, that's really dark. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool looking. Yep, just a little something there. Okay, so that's that. Now let's put our piece on and see. We still need something, but I don't, that's a little dark. That's okay, it's fine. Let's see, we can do this letter parcel one, and I think I want to go back. Maybe we'll do a blue. Maybe we'll go ahead and do a blue or a red. I have to clean up. I cannot film another video in this mess, you guys. I cannot do it. Nope. All right. Well, we can do the whole thing, I guess. Yeah. That looks really crooked. That's the nice thing about those stamp blocks that have the grids on them, is that you can make sure you're on there straight. Oh, well, let's just do a third. Oh, yeah. Okay. Do we want something else? Do we need something else? I think we do still need something. We need some, I can't believe I'm gonna say it, some red something. How about just some numbers? Is that too many numbers? Can we have too many numbers? I don't think we can have too many numbers. But this will be it. Then I'll clean these and get them put away. I'm telling you guys, it's so nice to be able to get to the stamps, know where they're at. I kind of somewhat semi-labeled my drawer the other day. Oh yeah. Oh, that's really light. Oh, I like that a lot. Just very faint. I hope that's showing through for you. But I put just temporary labels in my drawers the other day because I don't think that this is exactly how I want them. I giggle every time I say that because of the movie. What is that movie? Is it Sandlot? I don't know. Where the little kid's like, I won't say what he says. It's a kid's movie. It's clean. It's just really funny. And some of you may not think it's funny, so I'm not going to say it. But every time I say exactly, and that's one of those words, I told you guys, Mark and I say words wrong on purpose sometimes, and that's one of them. Okay, I still feel like we need a little bit of something, but I'm wondering, should I just stencil something on there or leave it alone? Let me think about that. Okay, we're leaving it alone. I don't think I want to add more to it. And I thought about stamping something here, but I'm going to leave that because this is going to be a tuck, so it'll have something in there, maybe a little tag or something. And so when that comes out, it's going to be total, or when the tag's in the pocket, I mean, it's going to be fine. So anyway, all right, so we're gonna glue this down on the 3 sides. I was hesitant to glue it. I did think, well, it's too late now because of what I did. I thought about having another piece that folds over this, but then I don't know how I would keep it down because I'm not putting anything over this. This being exposed here is altering what I kind of had in my mind for this part of the front cover, but that's okay. I'm not too sad about that because I love how tactile that is, and it's really interesting. And the fact that it shows like that does show that it's an older book, and I really like that about it. So, I mean, really, it's just whatever makes us happy, right? When we're creating, and you guys know, if you've been following me for any amount of time, oh, how about, let's not stick your finger in the glue. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you know I change my mind a lot when I'm crafting, but that's okay because I usually end up absolutely loving what I make, usually. Not always. And I don't know that you can always love everything that you make. I just don't know that that's feasible. But I do typically end up loving my projects, and I do let my projects lead me. And that's part of the struggle, even with like that pocket that I was working on in the one video where I was like, oh, I'm just going to make a couple of these and then I'll have them for this project and for the January project. And I was like, oh, well, what else can I do? I chase squirrels all the time. It's what I tell people. I just really don't have it in me to have a super organized, this is what we're going to do video. I do truly let the projects lead me. I think that's very important in my creativity, that I don't make myself stay in a box. So hopefully you guys can appreciate that. And I know, Janet, you keep saying that you like my thought process, and that really means a lot to me. Because I appreciate that, because not everybody understands the creative process, and you know, allowing yourself that space to change your mind in the moment, or say, oh wait, what about this, you know, and then you do something different. So so thank you for that. Okay, now I'm still trying to decide if I want to leave this as a tuck or not. So that's why I haven't done anything. So I have the inside of my front cover done. The inside of the back cover is, we'll call it in progress, right? So we'll set that aside for the moment. I want to let that dry. And then we have this. So this is going to be, how is that going to go? This is going to be the spine on this. So let me think. So this is going to open like that, which means these are going to be opening the wrong way. So do I take those off? But I do kind of like them. I like those pages. So I have to figure out if I'm going to keep those or not, because we have to cover this. Does he fit on there? He does not fit on there. But I think I want to make an envelope here. I think I do want to make an envelope here. Do I have an envelope that size already made? Why are we reinventing the wheel, Jody? Let me go check my envelope bin and see what I have that might fit that. You guys ever dig in your stuff and wonder how in the heck you have amassed so much stuff? Like, I do have library card pockets. I do have these in my Etsy, so if you're interested in library card pockets, please make sure you go look and check that out. So those fit. That actually fits perfectly. Okay. That fits on there absolutely perfectly. So that is a maybe. Oh, I have these little glassine bags that are so fun. And then, oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave a couple of those out. We'll put them in the spray box and we'll spray them with some maybe blue, and I don't want to do blue and red because I don't want purple. Oh goodness, I thought I was going to have an avalanche. Most of these are just mail envelopes that I have. Hey, what's that? That's a cool size. Will that fit in our book? Possibly. Possible. All right, so yeah. So these are all too wide, which is fine, but I know when I dig down in here further, we are going to find goodies that are going to work. Oh, that's where those are. I think I need to leave this bin out. Oh, you guys ever like, oh, I know I've got something somewhere. What did I do with it? Ta-da! Yeah, this is, oh, there's some little ones. Oh, those are super cute. Okay. Well, all right, moving on. I stopped filming too soon. You missed my excited, ooh, when I found these. I don't know where I got these. I think I got these in a yard sale bin at the retreat. But that is super cute. I really like that. And it's already got the policy closure on it. So we could put that on there. We could. I do like this though. That's a perfect fit. So that's a perfect fit, but I'm going to leave that out. We're going to use that somewhere. Okay. Now I'm going to put this away. Yeah. While I haven't made, look at that. Isn't that going to fit nicely? It might be too wide, but I think it'll work. I think it's going to work because it's got those super cool pockets there. So there and there. But that's not what I'm working on. Squirrels, you know, I'm chasing squirrels. Okay, so I think what's going to happen is this. I am going to cut this very gently and try to keep these 2 pages attached. If I'm successful, then we'll have a little bit of that attached. See? Okay, so fingers crossed and toes crossed. Not that I can cross my toes right now. All right, I'm worried about, I don't want to cut the actual cover itself, and I'm trying to see, so I want to cut on that line right there. Okay, and then once I get this cut off, I'll make that the end of this video, because I don't have my mind made up on the actual envelope for this cover. And I really did want to use these pages, so that's why I'm trying to keep them. I think I'm gonna have to break that blade off, and it scares me so bad. Told you guys this before, and Mark's not home to take it to him and be like, help me, honey, help me. Okay, yay, it stayed attached, and we have that fantastic texture on that from the book cloth. It's attached to that now, so that's wunderbar. So exciting. Okay. Yes. And I don't know who these people are, but I love that it's got the town name on it. So that's super cool. So we're going to put that somewhere safe. Says she who has an avalanche on the table behind her. If Chloe jumps up there, it's going to be a mess. All right. So that is, so I need to mark this one as well because I need to know that the top is up there and this is the front and this is the spine side, so I don't get messed up. Okay, and because because these are upside down, right? And I'm trying really hard to make sure that I get that fuzzy edge to the inside like that. Oh, man. Come on, man. All right. So, see what I mean? I mean, this edge is still really rough too, which is super cool. But unless I put the spine to the inside and leave that exposed, which means we cannot put an envelope on until we make that determination, which would be a really interesting spin on it because on the front and the back, the spine fabric's going to be on the outside, right? So that's going to be on the outside, but this one actually cannot. It could, because then it wouldn't have to go all the way to the top. I could just attach it under that. No. I don't think that's going to work, is it? I have to cover this with something because that's upside down. All right, so those are brainstorming bits I have to figure out before I can proceed, because I cannot start decorating the inside of that cover until I get that decided. So I will go ahead and say thank you for joining me. Thank you for your continued support, your kindness, your kind words. Oh my gosh, please keep that encouragement coming. I really, really thrive off of your positive feedback. I just appreciate it more than I could ever express. So thank you so much. And I will try to get my head around figuring this out, and then I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for joining me. Remember, positive comments, thumbs up, no thumbs down, thumbs up, positive comments, like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you. Bye.